Do not abandon your confidence, which leads to rich rewards. Confidence, the belief that you can rely on someone or something. So I have a question for you. Do you believe in you? You see, lack of belief can lead to a false confidence, which can often be hidden behind a mask of pride. And pride has its own undercurrent: fear, inadequacy, insecurity. Is this resonating with anyone? Okay, well, let me ask you this. Have you ever been bullied or teased? I have. You know, kids can be ruthless. And you know there was always that one that you wanted somebody to get them, but it wasn't going to be you. You were too scared. But they talked about you. They talked about your hair, your clothes, your weight. They picked you last for the kickball team. Okay, I might be dating myself a little bit, but whatever team you were on, you got picked last. And I remember being on the kickball team and getting to kick the ball. And I connected with the ball, and I'm running with all my might to get to the base. And then I felt it, the sting of the ball. And you look around, and everybody's laughing, and you walk away like nothing's wrong. But it hurts. And we don't always just get teased from kids. We get teased by family, by friends. I'm Dr. Michelle. I'm a transformation strategist, and I assist people to move from the false confidence to being bold out loud. Bold. Breaking through obstacles to lead in your destiny. Henry Ford said, if you think you can do a thing or you think you can't do a thing, you're right. So do you believe that you can break through? These are my suggestions for the breakthrough. Truth. You've got to be truthful. You've got to be honest about the wounds and the hurts that have had you leading the life of false confidence. You've got to be transparent. Don't just tell a little bit of the truth. Tell the whole truth, because that little bit that you're hanging on to is the pit in your stomach that you feel. Don't just tell what you think is going to be acceptable to people. Tell it all. Truth, transparency, and tenacity. This is hard work. So you've got to be tenacious. You've got to stay the course when it gets hard. When you want your breakthrough, truth, transparency, and tenacity is necessary. So breaking through obstacles, we talked about them: fear, inadequacy. And when you've been teased, when you've been bullied, there's rejection, there's abandonment. Those obstacles that you're living out right now because you're living in a place of false confidence. Breaking through the obstacles to lead in your destiny means you have to take the lead in your life. Okay, I'm going back a little bit again. Do you remember being the line leader when you were in elementary school? It was wonderful to be the line leader because everybody had to be behind you, and you had a clear view of what was in front of you. That's what we've got to do with our obstacles. They've got to get behind us so that we have the clear view to our destiny. The thing that brings you joy, the thing that brings you fulfillment, that destiny, that you have some impact about what it's going to be. Be bold out loud means you are no longer silent. You are no longer hiding. You are stepping out in front, and you are taking the lead to get to your destiny. So there's 3 things I want to say for us to be bold out loud. Number 1, make a decision. Be mindful that indecision is a decision. So if you decide that you don't want to deal with the hurts and the wounds, you decide to stay stuck. So you have to make a decision. Number 2, and this one can be a little bit tough, you've got to forgive. You know, the words that wounded you, that hurt you, that scarred you. You know, the people that said those words. You know, you that said those words to yourself. You've got to forgive. We all know forgiveness isn't about them. It's about you moving forward. So make a decision. Forgive. And then the last thing is accountability. We don't want to do that. We want people to just kind of think we're doing what we need to do. But when you have accountability, somebody to call you on the carpet, somebody to tell you when you are not being truthful and transparent, when you don't want to be tenacious, you need that accountability. If you think you can do a thing or you think you can't do a thing, you're right. Be bold out loud. No more hiding. No more silence. I'm Dr. Michelle, and I can help you to move forward from where you are to where you want to be with confidence and truthfulness. Reach out to me, www.drmichellewells.com, Michelle with 1 L. Or you can call me, 859-287-4213. Be bold out loud.